the studio, no strangers to keeping it real. Rebecca Osama is in the building.
Hello.
Hello. How are we doing, Miss Becky?
Fabulous.
Does anybody call you that?
No, I hate it.
Do you know what? Nobody likes their name abbreviated or being called like a nickname,
I don't
especially.
mind that. I just don't like Becky.
Oh, I see.
My friends call me Bex.
Oh, Bex. I like Bex. Miss Bex. All right, Miss Bex is in the house.
Thank you. Woo.
And Weaver is also in the hizzle. I really like this orange outfit of yours.
I know. It's giving.
It's giving.
Is it made in Ghana?
Oh, sis, I don't know. I bought it. I think one of the shops around Nosu.
Ah, okay.
Like a year. I haven't worn it before.
Oh, I see. Oh, we're very lucky. We're very blessed to have you on the show in this orange and number. But ladies, how are we doing? How's the day been? Miss Judy?
Eventful.
Really? What all happened?
Work.
Work.
I think I passed by to watch AJ do certain things.
Oh, AJ was cooking today.
Yeah.
And their building is still standing. Nothing has burned down. The whole.
The way you don't have belief in me.
Oh no, AJ is the queen. No, AJ is the queen of cooking. She makes good. I know at least.
I did
Angwa
banku and okra stew today. Come on.
What do you rank?
It was so good. Everyone edit. I believe in anything. It's
wait.
gone. It's gone.
Oh, so
When
you actually
ranked,
made
like
banku?
first, second, third.
We did it.
Oh,
Well, it's
okay.
because it's Christmas. There was no,
We'll
but
take it
everyone
like
knew that
that.
we're first. In fact,
Okay.
let me give you a funny story. So
Yeah,
it
go on.
was 4 teams, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So we cooked. Kafui Dankwai was my partner. So she did the banku, I did the stew.
Sure.
And then she ended up now taking her own banku and eating the stew. And I'm going to relax.
And so she came cooking for one.
Oh, she cooked for one, and then no, she cooked her. She did the banku. Then she went to go and chill. Then when she got hung, when the stew got done, she came to come and eat it.
Oh,
and
nice
then,
one.
So then what was left? The boys. That's OBLRS. Now I went to go and get yam because we couldn't get enough banku. Then came to come and take my okra stew. So we're eating yam and okra stew.
What was
Like,
some of the
yeah.
other dishes? Oh, but yam and okra stew.
Actually was quite nice.
Oh, I mean, okra stew is very versatile.
It's very people even
Kinky.
rice. I didn't
Rice.
realize. Yeah, it's a thing.
When you had the fufu.
No, that's what.
Hey, now you've gone too far. You've gone too
Try
far.
be careful. Anyways, that's not the dilemma today. What to eat your okra stew with? But if you have that dilemma, here are a few options: rice, banku, yam, even fried plantain. Again, it's your wildness.
With
yes.
what?
Do you mean with what? Miss Judy, relax. You've eaten some questionable things in this lifetime. Is it small fried plantain and okra stew that you are frowning your face over?
The way you are saying it, I'm looking at other things.
Or maybe like if we have the rice with it, rice kakra, the okra stew with a bit of kelewele. Rebecca knows what I'm talking about.
Ellen, stop it.
And I know Rebecca would eat it.
I like okra soup.
Soup.
With
Oh, not the stew.
I don't like a lot of oil, so.
Okay, like so the oilless version.
Yes. If there's one, great. I'm down.
Okay.
Okay.
I can eat it with rice.
I can imagine that would work.
Yeah, very, very simple dish.
Can work.
Gee.
Anyways. Very soon we're going to get into our dilemma of the week. But in only 11 days, the 3FM All White Party is coming your way.
Okay.
And AJ, you
Yeah.
tell us what to expect.
I'm the official
Where's our
all white
appetite?
girls perfect.
That's right.
And I'm going around just spreading the all white word. So basically, in 11 days, on the 28th of December, performing live, the one and only Stonebwoy,
Yeah.
Kiddy.
Now the way, I've already planned how I'm gonna.
And me, and I'm looking forward to doing the Loma Loma dance. Either do
Oh, lamba. Okay, because Kitty's got. I don't understand this motion. Know what this one is about in the dance. No.
I am wondering. He'll tell us on the night.
All right.
And also, if you love Ali Guntugui, the hitmakers are going to be in the building. Ketche is also rapping.
Okay.
And last but certainly not the least, the legendary, the always fantastic, the man that gets on the stage and does his own kinds of freestyle, the one and only Samini.
I have the biggest crush on Samini.
No way.
My whole life.
No way.
Yes.
So we'll see play out on 11 days.
As a romance.
Maybe he'll call you on stage and you dance.
Oh, I know so.
And this one, we can do with that. Yeah.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-da-da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee.
Come on. So So it's happening at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel from 7 p.m. on the 28th of December. Tables are flying fast, and it's like the literal best. So
and it's always what happens when Ghanaians like lastminute.com too much. I mean, last year it was like down to the wire. Please, can we get a table? Can we get a table? Please, just come and be serious.
By the 27th, no, in fact, by the 26th, we close shop and just prep for the 28th. So please make your bookings now and make your payments now. Booking is only confirmed when you pay, and be there. So literally starting from as simple as 600 cedis, you can get a seat.
Fantastic.
You get for yourself or for someone that you love. So 600 is on the 3,000 cedi table, which is the prawns table.
Right.
Then you can get for yourself on the silver and the gold table. And then the high-end ones, which comes with full dinner and grills unlimited and unlimited drinks and then champagne and prosecco and wine and whiskey and the whole 9 yards, is the platinum and the diamond tables. That is 12,000 and 10,000 for 8 people, and per person is 1,500 and 1,250 Ghana cedis.
So that's the full shebang. Come and let us take care of
and the best part, the drinks, like in fact, beer on the table is like 16 bottles. Everyone has 2 bottles. Water unlimited, cocktails unlimited, soft drinks like 16 bottles. Like it's literally so many bottles that the best part about it, we'll give you your own rubber to carry your drinks away.
And we did that last year.
Yeah, literally.
We didn't want any bottles there. Take your thing.
No, like take it away. Whether it's your beer, whether it's your soft drink, whether it's your champagne or your whiskey or whatever, take it away. And for those that don't drink, we have non-alcoholic options as well, so that they can also get the same vibe but with no alcohol on that table as well. So we have all the options available. Call us 0532 200 927, 0532 200 927, or 0531 100 927. Easy numbers to remember. Or go on social media and reach out to us. We'll put out a short code as well by tomorrow.
Right.
So you can be able to get access to those single tickets if that's something that you want. And then come party with us.
Buy a ticket for you. All the girls you've been running. Yeah. The girls you've been deceiving. Buy them a ticket. We'll place them strategically. We'll put one of your girls on platinum. Then we'll put one on brother. And then for the whole night, you pass it. Miss Judy, what are you wearing to the all-white party? Because I just know that it's going to be something that's so salesy, we should wait and see. Wait and see. That is fine. All right, well, we'll get into our dilemma of the week right about now and see what we can do. AJ, will you do us the honors?
With a pleasure. Let's start off with our very first story for today. And this one is quite juicy, if I must say so myself. So let's go into it. Dear Keeping It Real ladies, my husband met me when I was going through a tough time. My boyfriend had just left me while I was pregnant. My husband accepted me and my daughter then and told everyone that he was the father. After I gave birth, he married me as well. We have 2 more children together, and he even started a business for me. But lately, he hasn't been working for a year now, and I'm the one who's been taking care of everything, including my business. I'm really getting tired of carrying this load, if I must be honest. Now, my first child's father has come back to the country. He has money now, and I decided to introduce him to his child. At first, he denied being the father, but after a paternity test, he accepted the child and was very happy and proud. Since then, he's been helping me a lot financially. I also realized I still have feelings for him. Which surprised me because I didn't expect it. It happened when I visited his house to show him his child the very first time. Now, my ex is asking me to leave my husband so he can marry me like a real woman and take me away. I'm very confused. I need advice about what to do, especially for my 2 children with my husband, in case I decide to leave with my ex. Life here has been hard, and feeding my children has honestly been a struggle. Please help me figure out what to do.
Okay, so that is our dilemma of the evening. It's the case of the return of the ex. And our lady wants to know, what should she do?
I want to know what girls really want. Yeah. Tell me what girls really like. I say every girl is
Keeping It Real.
What do women want? We people cry, what do you want? What, Rebecca, let me come to you. What are you making of this dilemma? And have you ever been in a situation where an ex has come back and the feelings have also come back and then the prospects have changed? Does anything good come from going back?
There's a line that we all know. They are an ex for a reason. This guy left her while she was pregnant.
That's right.
He left while you were pregnant. Even when he came back, he had to do a DNA test to prove that he could trust you, even though he has feelings for you. And also, the guy, the husband, he has taken you in when you had somebody else's child, did the right thing by you, and took in your child as if it was his own. And if he's going through a hard time, is a marriage for better or for worse? And I know she's been struggling for a whole year and all that, but it's been tough for everybody. And you don't forget what someone has done for you when you were down. So I think she needs to consider that.
But she's saying the feelings. Have you never been with somebody and you just know that there's one person in your life, if he comes back right now, Miss Judy, if he comes back right now, you change your mind about everything. Is it true that there's always one person in our lives that has a lot of hold over us? And no matter how far away they go, no matter how long it is that they're gone for, once they come back, those feelings flood back.
There are such people for some people. But as she said, they are exes for a reason. The moment you decided to let such a precious being go, that is it for me. If you don't think you can treasure or make me feel whole, and you decided that whatever I did is terrible and you want to leave, I'm moving on.
So there's no
She was
second
pregnant.
chances.
She was pregnant with his child.
And you decided not to, you had sex with me. So if for nothing at all, let's go through the process, give birth, and then you can decide whether the child is yours or not, which eventually you did. So why do you leave? I don't even understand why.
Is that the ultimate sin, to leave a woman when she's in that state, very vulnerable, needs your help, anything can happen? It's a 50-50 venture. So would you say that's the ultimate crime, though, to leave a woman at that time?
I will not look at you twice. I will not look at you twice if that should happen. I don't know what she's feeling. I think she's
feeling the Kufuor economy.
She's just broke. Yeah,
but what if the ex-boyfriend didn't have any money? Would she consider with the feelings?
I think the feelings might be. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, and then maybe it all came back to it, or maybe, like I said, it's that thing where women think that there's just this one ex that no matter what he puts me through, no matter what, and I'm sure we know people like that. Maybe at one time we've been that woman, AJ. Yes. Have you been in that situation where no matter what a man does to you, you've decided that way, dear, we are not me pay?
Nah.
No?
Nah. I won't lie. There's
you mustn't. It's called keeping it real. Yes.
There's certain relationships that when I left it, I knew the least thing. Like if I even look back, like Lot's wife,
you would go back
to salt. I knew that there was
no chance.
It's a very thin line. It's a very, very thin line. So I made a deliberate point to walk away and cut it completely off, because I know it ended with still a lot of love in between on both sides. So it was just like sometimes things just don't work out, and you just have to understand that and know that maybe it's good, but it's not good right now, or maybe another time, another place, or those kind of situations. So you know that it didn't end badly. It didn't end with you having some sort of feelings. It ended with you still being able to reignite those feelings whenever you see them. So it was a very deliberate option that I can't stay around this person and expect it not to happen. So you need to understand your limitations as a person, and then know that don't place yourself in temptation. The Lord even just said, flee from temptation.
Hallelujah.
And I'm taking Miss Judy's a page from Miss Judy's book. Flee from temptation. So when you know there's certain things that can tempt you, you run far away, and you don't place yourself in a position where you would fall and now think, why did I fall? So I usually tend not to put myself in that kind of situation. To be honest, I feel like when things end, it ends for a reason.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you decide, okay, you're willing to go back on it. And even the few times I've tried to reignite things, I realized it ended for a reason, and I should keep things buried. I mean, when it's buried, it's buried. So no.
Has anybody had a successful second go around with somebody? It ended, but you decided to reignite it, and then it went well. It ended.
I've heard stories. But
Okay, but it hasn't happened to you personally. No?
I don't think it's a good idea to go back to something that you've left, to be honest. I think if you're moving forward with your life, especially when someone has treated you like this, you're just giving them room for them to do it to you again. And you need to think, she needs to think about her future. She moved on. God gave her someone good, really. And she should look at what she has. And, you know, things have been terrible, but we just have to look forward and try to make things better. She stands in support with her husband. They might be able to do something together in the future.
And it's life, isn't it? Peaks and troughs, ebbs and flows, ups and downs. It's the way life goes. Moyeva, what do you think? She has a kid with this ex-boyfriend as well. Maybe that's another layer. She's thinking, well, one has a rich daddy, one has a poor daddy. So let's keep rich daddy inside the mix. Get me?
I mean, I'm thinking she should go back to the ex.
Eh?
In my wait, hang on. Let me just.
No, we are hanging on. Don't worry. We are hanging
Why I'm
on.
saying she should go back to ex is if she does not go back to ex, she's not gonna experience what love is, real love, beautiful love after struggle with the husband, what it feels like. That's why I feel she should go back. Because I'm being sarcastic here. Like I'm trying to, because look, love, the highest form of love is being considerate. The man considered you with your baby and accepted you. And now he's financially in that, you know, Akufo-Addo's economy, like you mentioned. And there's a time you want to say you want to have feelings. Come on. So if you want to go, it's fine. For me, I believe if people want to go, let them do what they want to do. Because if you could experience this with him, your husband, this trial moment, I think after you cross this river, it's a beautiful story.
Are we putting too much premium on this? Because I've heard everybody say, well, he took you in when you had a baby. But if he loves you, isn't it a whole package? Love me, love my dog.
No. As in him taking you?
Yes, because each one of you has said, oh, he took you when you had a baby. Also,
But not every man would do that. Not every man would do
That's
that.
exactly what he did.
Yes.
So we have to give him more props.
Yes. Because it's very
But he said he likes
selfless.
her.
There are even men who the same ex-boyfriend left while
Because
she was
of
pregnant. And this guy took you in with your
So
child.
please go back to
married
the ex. It's
you.
beautiful.
I mean, come on.
Go.
We're,
He
us
married
women, we're
you.
very easy to insult the men and what they don't do and what they don't do. When a man has done something this huge, I think we have
Isn't
to...
it a normal thing? He likes you,
No.
you have the kid.
It's not. There are
Then
even
he
some
means he
men-
didn't like you.
But there are some men who can
No, I'm
treat your
serious.
child really terribly because that's
Exactly.
not my child. You know, they can
Right,
still wanna
right.
be-
Man,
He's
if
taking
you
it
pay
in.
school fees and things. Then
Yeah.
you come back and tell him, what's your ex and feelings? What? Sis, you writing a letter.
What about you guys know the power of a toxic ex? Have you, Miss Judy, I know Miss Judy, you've been there before.
word toxic.
You've been there before.
Okay.
You've been there before. Talk to us.
Definitely, he can't get me back. That's the whole thing. Once you know that whatever you experience with a person, it's not that beautiful to talk about, then why are you even thinking about the person? The mere fact that she even went to him to show the baby, for what?
But that's the baby's
For
father.
what? He denied you.
So are we saying that he's now locked out of,
Yes.
you know, the
No, I mean for the child's
opportunity
sake. For the child's
of
sake.
getting to know
Really,
the kid?
my child, whoever doesn't need to meet the father.
Oh, Miss Judy,
Because
that's harsh.
whoever took me in treated my child as his own. How would he feel knowing that I went back to this person to go and do DNA to prove that the child really is his? And we
AJ,
have
I
two
think
other
Miss Judy
kids.
is capping. Because if your kids have different fathers and one pops up with money, Miss Judy, are you going to
Go
tell me
back,
that
go
you
back.
will not, I mean, not go back, but at least introduce
child's
them
sake,
for the child's sake, especially because he's come back, he has a bit of money in his
imagine that the
pocket.
husband was doing really well at the time
Would
that
she have?
would she have gone back to even introduce the child to ex?
Even if he wasn't doing so well, doesn't the child need to have a relationship with their father? They've got a
Which
different
father
father
again?
to
Oh,
their
that is important.
siblings.
That is important. But she does make a good
It's
point. She
not
has a
for
stepfather
me.
who has been taking
Yeah.
care
So are we taking daddy, the biological father, out of the
No.
Who is the
equation?
biological father? Because you get
Miss Judy, that's
sperm.
dangerous because that's his child. Whether
No,
she
he
goes
denied.
east, whether she goes west.
Okay, so
But now he wants to be in the child's life
because
now.
you took the child to him. He didn't come looking for you. You went looking for him. So what's the business going to look for? Someone
But there
who
are
denied
fatherless
you.
children who want to know their fathers, right? They want to have a
Isn't it
relationship
fair?
with their
I
father.
agree with Bex. Isn't it fair
No,
for the
it's
kid
not.
to know?
The child might grow up and resent you for not letting them see their father. If
the
there was an
father
option
that
to.
after I've told the
After-
child the story
No, yeah,
that your father
I mean, that's
denied you.
different.
Oh, Miss Judy, are you going to tell the kids that your father didn't want
If
you?
he's old enough, why not?
That's dangerous.
Why?
Isn't it the case that you protect that image and they can find out for
can
themselves
make-
what the character of their father is, and soon they'll know. If your father is the
open
kind that
go
wants to
look
get
for
to
his
know, you'll
father.
know.
I'll tell you. But in the situation that she went looking for the guy because the husband is broke and she needs financial support, that for me is wrong. I know you are going through a lot. For a woman to take care of a home, it's a whole lot. We are not, born to do that. So when you are doing that, there's a whole lot of stress that comes with it. But God takes you through certain process to strengthen you, to make you better, to understand life and what it's all about. So you have to gracefully go through certain processes to get there. She decided not to go through the stress, but go looking for a man who denied her because he's better, he's richer now. So imagine the guy came broke and the other husband the main husband is doing well. Would she have even looked for him to go introduce the child? No.
So you say it's really all about
She's being
the money.
opportunist. She's being ungrateful.
So if you were friends with her hubby and he gets wind of what's going on, what would you advise him to do?
Dear. If she's my friend, I'll not advise you on your own.
But the guy, her husband now, if he gets wind of what's going
my
on,
wife wants to
is
go.
he right in leaving her if he finds out what she's done?
If my wife wants to leave, I will allow her. I will not force a woman to be with me because of kids. For all you know, God is trying to take the devil out of my life for me to do better. So if she doesn't want to stay, let her go. You don't know what will happen next. But if she wants to stay, she's my wife. She should be there. Let's try to do something better with ourselves. But the mere fact that she even decided to go do this without informing me and making us discuss as a family, that is wrong.
Does she have questionable judgment?
Yes.
The fact that she's considering even going back.
You say that's questionable judgment. That's not somebody who's maybe thinking straight. The mind is
I
clouded.
mean, I'd question her loyalty to her husband.
Well, time check. It is some 24 minutes to the top of the hour, 8 p.m. This is Keeping It Real on 3FM 92.7. We have yet another dilemma that we are discussing today. This one is about the case of the ex. Maybe in due course, we'll open up the phone lines and also hear from you. So I'll take the final verdicts from the panel. What our lady should do. She just wants to know if she's doing the right thing. Where has she faltered? She says the feelings are back and she wants to jack back. AJ, what should she do? Final verdict on this particular dilemma.
Well,
Give her some advice.
the fact that just because you don't have money, small pay, you want to go to another man, dear, that one, I don't agree with you. The man has been with her. He's rocked with her. He's showed her true love, really, taking her child, told the whole world that's his child. He doesn't deserve to be paid back like this. No amount of money should sway you from the father, basically, of your children, not of your other children, but all your children. The new gentleman coming in is not. What's the possibility you even take that extra two that you have for the man? What if he just wants you and his child? Are you going to leave the other two for the man? Are you going to be willing to sacrifice two of your children for a man that has no? First, when he came back, he denied the child. It's not like when he denied the first time he denied it. Came back again, denied it.
So he said once
you have to rope a DNA test around him. To continue having him actually support
And as
the
you
child.
know from Miss Judy, she says DNA testing should be outlawed and abolished.
That one,
Whichever one you are presented with, take it like that. AJ.
Honestly, what I would say is take the man's money. Take a lot of his money.
So how do you do that? Do you say, okay, well, you can be in my kid's life and this is the monthly
allowance
for the kids?
Do enough for all three children.
I like how you're thinking.
That makes sense.
I like how you're
And
thinking.
then even for the man as well.
Okay, but if he says, because of what I'm giving you monthly, come and they say come to my office.
No. But you can't make that expectation. Tell him that you're trying to
Exchange is no robbery.
You need to end it with your husband first. Hey, this is bad advice too. You need to end it with a husband first. So you tell him, give me like 6 months. I can't do anything with you until
This sounds like revenge.
So then tell him that you give you 1 year, but you want it. But where your husband's village is from.
I love wicked women.
Where your husband's village is from. If they do anything, Ebeka. So you can't do anything. It's
then you be
they'll
lying to him.
do
Sometimes you
African
can go and then
black
you
magic.
just
All
run
of
your
that,
fingers.
yes.
Right, then you be collecting the money.
Collect money for your husband to start a business with. Collect enough for you to continue your business with. Enough to put your children in international school. collect. And in 1 year, tell him, this is your payback for leaving me. And then walk away.
I like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
good plan.
Yeah. Oh, give it up for AJ. Revenge. Yeah. Women in wickedness. Yeah. See how we madam, if you're listening, we found a sweet solution to your problem. Let me have your take on this.
I agree 110% with AJ, and I think in another point of view, I think she should go back to the man. Go back to the ex, because people learn from their experiences. This will be a good lesson for her.
You wanted to go and see Shaggy?
Yeah, because honestly,
And sometimes that's how some people learn,
yes,
isn't it?
Because now she'll not be treating her.
If you
husband
do
fairly.
anyhow, you see anyhow.
She's not nice to him. Already he's broke. He's mean to her. So you go and taste the other side. He's a very non-trusting person, the ex.
Yes.
Very,
He showed you
some
Shaggy
way-
once.
And he showed you again. DNA, look at what AJ. I mean, come on. Go. I mean, if you want to go. It's beautiful. Go out. Yeah.
Let me ask, have you ever watched your friend make a mistake, but you think, listen, if I don't allow this person to experience it for herself or himself, they'll never get it. So sometimes they
You might even end up being the bad guy.
you might end up being like, so sometimes you say things like, do you know what, I'm not sure, but if you think, you go. So he says you should go.
Yeah, I mean, you have
falter.
You've got men are red these days. You've gotten a good man, and this is how you want to treat him. Fine, do you, boo? Go. I mean, that's what you want to do. Do fine. I mean, you realize that when you leave, that's when the man flourishes, because that's how the story goes.
Maybe you are the reason why he's not even flourishing. All that negative energy in the home. Maybe, could be.
Two things can be true at the same time. I feel like it's just temporary.
Okay.
It is not, it's
not permanent.
Life. It's like you said, the ups and
Ups
flows of
and
marriage.
downs,
Even
yeah.
Regular life, talk less of a marriage. So if she wants to go, sis, go and come back. I think she'll come back anyway.
Bex, what say you? What's your final advice to our lady?
I think she needs to look at what she's been through with this ex. The shame and the fact that she was alone when she was pregnant, and the fact that he came back and still didn't trust her and asked her for a DNA test. She needs to stick with her husband, because marriage is about going through the ups and downs.
Right.
And you have to stick with him so that he can also get through his tough time, and you guys will flourish together. And then if things go well and you stand by him and support him, you have everything you wanted. You have the man that loves you, the man you love, and you have your kids.
The
Whereas
man that
this
wanted
guy-
your kids as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This ex is just toxic and not good for her whatsoever. It sounds like he wants what he wants right now, and he can have it because the way she's going on, and it's not going to lead to anything good. Like what you were talking about with the two other children.
Yeah.
What if he's like, okay, I'll take care of this one, but and then treats the other kids?
That's possible.
That's not right. It's not fair. So I think she should stay.
That's sweetness in the toxicity. Miss Judy, what say you?
I agree with AJ. Like, it's a sweet plan. But
Yeah, AJ's from the salad.
if she still wants to go, yeah, why not? For all you know, the ex could be the soulmate.
Oh, it happens, oh.
Yeah.
It happens.
If she needs to go, she should.
I mean, if you
For
must,
so that she doesn't end up
For your peace of
maltreating,
mind, yeah.
the husband and everything. But she should think through it very well and make sure that she knows what exactly she's doing. She has a plan, because you have no idea what the guy has in store for you, even when you travel. So have a plan. Even when you are going with a new man, make sure that AJ's plan still works. So, yeah.
I like that. Okay, so bit of wickedness and all of that mixed in there. I'll open up the phone lines and you two can have your say. Let's have your thoughts, what you think this lady should do. 0559 242 717. 0559 717, or reach us on 0556 910 154. But in the meantime, ladies, The phone lines are blinking. Bear with me. Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Who's speaking? Where are you calling us from?
I'm Edith. I'm calling from Kaswa.
Edith from Kaswa. How's Kaswa this evening? All is good?
Well, the lights are out.
Oh! Doomso in Kaswa. Oh, Charlie. Anyways, you are on air. Let's hear you. What are your thoughts on this particular dilemma?
Okay, thank you so much for having me. Well, I listened to your story, and to be honest, I think that the lady is actually not thinking straight. Because it's not really a smart move. She didn't make mention of her husband maltreating her kids or being abusive or probably is not good in bed or any of that. She didn't make mention of that, right? So what is her reason for leaving the man? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So I feel like she should actually take AJ's contribution. She actually ponder over it. Or better still, she could network and find a job for her husband, you know, be a good woman and pay him back with goodness, the same goodness that this man showed to her. Because if this man hadn't taken her in, her situation would have been worse. So
That's
I
right.
feel like she should make the sisterhood proud and be wise, because this is not a smart move at all. Thank you.
Thank you. And shout out to Kaswa. Sorry for the doomso. Let's get on to the next caller. Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Nana Kwesi.
Nana Kwesi, how are we doing?
AJ, you see your agenda.
What have we done?
AJ Stafford, you see your agenda. Your agenda that you always say they are innocent. You see them. You see their true character. Their true character. It's not character or character. Their true
What
character.
have we done? She says the economy is not good. The X is coming with block. Things are going to be different. I mean, in this kind of world we're living in, can we really shame her? Does she not have a valid point? You know, does she not have a leg to stand on?
Okay. So if it was the man who has money and he was gallivanting around with other women, I will say, oh, the economy is, we will say the same thing. See, I think so. I pray everybody ends up with good people. Not a Christian, not a Muslim, not a traditionalist or a non-believer. Just good people. Because it's good people who do right by you. Okay, so you see all the submissions there, nobody has even mentioned what kind of mental torture this lady is putting this child through. You were pregnant when your husband met you. The child does not know any other father.
That's right.
Okay? The child does not know any other father apart from her husband. That is all the child knows. And suddenly, mommy comes to me and said that the father that you've known all this while is not your father. First off, is it that this wife has been checking on the ex all this while to the extent that she knew he's back in town? All this while, this whole going to meet your father, did she even discuss it with the husband? Because that's the right thing to do. Did she do that? I'm sure the husband knows nothing. I'm sure the husband is there thinking, oh, I have my family. Not knowing the wife behind is introducing one of the children to an ex. Okay? So you look for this man who comes to town, and the man sits and says, look, this child is not mine. And you went, hey, Jesus Christ. You went to do a DNA. No, see, it hurts, okay? It hurts. If it was being done to a woman, you know my stance, right? I won't go and be nice about it, okay? And you still went ahead to do a DNA test, okay, to prove that, yeah, it's your child, yeah? And after that, you are taking, because the husband is going through financial whatever. This is the true definition of for better for worse. So it's not as if he's abusing you or any form. He's done right by you. And he's just going through a phase. And the next, if the gentleman came back broke, I'm sorry, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I think that's the general consensus that if he came back broke, it would have been a different story. But from a guy's perspective, if the husband finds out that she has even been, in touch with the ex and introducing the kid, what do you think he should do?
Look, we are different people. My approach will be different because the gentleman is a male though, but you see, the way we react to things, is different. But I know deep down in my heart that if this should happen to me, I wish her well to go, and I'll take off my children. And you see, this child that is the abandonment that is involved, you see, it's two things. So, as to whether it's going to work out with this father, as to how you detach from that child or not, it's also a whole different mental thing altogether. Okay, so that is where my concern. Me, I wish her well. She'll go. And I'll see, it will hurt, you'll be broken, because this is someone you thought you are doing this with, not knowing she's 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Okay? All this one, see, I think this lady married this gentleman out of convenience, not necessarily because
you say she loves
him.
Then maybe he can dodge a bullet, and I think, like Mueba says, maybe she should just go.
I want to end by this, okay?
Yes.
Our feeling, the fact that you settle with somebody, okay, does not mean that you won't see somebody that will be attracted to you. You will always see those people. It's when you are even settled, that is when you see the nice people, and you wish that you are not married, so you go after them. But you see, the difference here is that you've made a choice that you are settling with this person. So you will be disciplined with your feelings, okay? You'll be disciplined when these people come into your life. You'll be disciplined about your feelings, and you do right by the person that you've settled with. That is what makes the difference. That is why people are not cheating. That is why some men are not cheating. That is why some wives are not cheating, because of a choice they've made, and they've chosen to stick with the choice. That is what makes the difference. Okay? But this woman, all this while, the feelings with the ex, and she's fueling it gladly, and she wants us to what? Validate it for her, and she should continue to murder somebody's son.
Thank you.
Look,
thank you for that.
Okay, you should do right by the lady, by the man. You should go clean with the man, and if your friend says she will leave her, she should leave. It will hurt her all. But gentlemen, maybe this is the devil. This devil is the reason why your business is not going well. You never know.
Hey, Nana.
Oh, yes. It's possible. See, it is possible.
It is possible.
Now, not every marriage.
And it is also finished. Nana, thank you so much for your call this evening. I think we can park it here for the submissions. I think the consensus is clear. This is not the right thing to do, regardless of what the economy looks like. I think once bitten, twice shy. That should be what she should be thinking about. Somebody can leave you at a time when you're most vulnerable. Trust and believe that they can do it to you again. To come back and ask for paternity as well. I mean, the signs are there and the signs are clear. But ladies, have we seen? You guys know Chloe Bailey.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Chloe and Burna Boy and the whole entire internet wants to give her some advice about why do we listen, everybody has to date a cantankerous boy or two. Bex.
It's true. We all have to have the experience.
It's normal.
So we know what not to do.
No, listen. You need one small heartbreak. It builds character. Look at me today. Builds character. It just resets your chakra. So I think the internet should let her have fun. Yeah, but I'm seeing AJ. Have you seen all the comments?
But she's young. She's young.
She's in her 20s, and they're all warning her. Hey, is it Burna Boy you want to?
She just had a child with someone too.
No, let me. I'm reducing your microphone.
Burna Boy, oof.
You would go there?
I would.
Listen,
I would.
Burna Boy?
In a chokehold.
What do you want to see?
I will be simping as well. I would.
Really? Miss Judy, does Burna Boy have a hold over you as well?
Not as serious as I'm seeing over there.
Would you go on a date with Burna Boy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. That's all you need to know. That's all you.
Bex, would you go on a date with Burna Boy?
I don't look at just what somebody has or their status.
Are you going or are you not going on a date?
Just a
Burna
date.
Boy pulls up. I don't know what car is it that the door opens from the under.
He drives a Bentley, a Rolls.
Maybe I don't know my cars. I know Toyota, but this one the door opens from the under.
Lamborghini.
It's a Lamborghini, yeah. Pulls up in a Lamborghini, gives you one of those his big chains. We're going to club. Are you going or you're not going? I said no, please. You don't want problems.
Hey.
If it's Wizkid,
Yeah, she's wasted.
why did you say Sarkodie?
Is it Wizkid?
No,
For you.
I'm not attracted to men who show off like that.
You like them more low key.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Elon Musk? No. No, but he has the
Your
money.
fantasy, not like ideal
Mark
situation.
Zuckerberg, he's more low key.
He's kind of low key,
Who's a billionaire that is low key and also pretty?
I mean, Zuckerberg. And also pretty. Zuckerberg is not bad looking.
He's not it. He's
I mean, listen, that's what I'm saying. Say, if Better Boy was your ex, for example,
oh Lord.
you know that toxic sweetness
Yeah.
that keeps you going and coming and going and coming
Like
and
you
going
said,
and
you
coming.
have to try it
Yeah.
once. Doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, I think the internet should let Chloe Bailey live her best life.
No, she needs to. It's
Yeah.
a Christmas fling by
Isn't
January.
it? No, but they've been frolicking since May.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But he's also been dealing with Steph London and all these other
Steph-
people.
Yeah.
I see Steph London
And
has
she's been
released one
posting.
video.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
showing, and I think she's also posted a car he bought for her and
Yeah.
stuff. Like she's saying that don't be caught up in the hype. Like she's still there.
I think it's Steph London that wrote this dilemma for us because once Burna Boy comes back, she's definitely taking him back. Because there's always that one person, isn't it, that has your heart. But we need to let Chloe Bailey dates Burna Boy. It's
the
character
money,
building.
It's not the heart.
Well, for Chloe?
I think she just broke up with her baby father, right?
No, that's a different.
No, that's the other sister.
The smaller.
Aha. So this one is the older sister.
Oh, okay.
And she's she's in Nigeria at the moment, you know.
Let her have her fun.
Let her have some fun. Charlie, me, I've dated a cantankerous boy or two, yes.
A Burna Boy.
Listen, I've said it here many times. Not a God-fearing one, the one that God fears. Yes. In my 20s. In my 20s, that was my spec. The more dangerous, the better. The kind of guy that everybody says, don't date this boy, or don't date this boy. Or don't.
I think in your
The
20s you like
danger.
that.
Yeah.
You like a bit of danger.
Yeah. Living on the edge. This is a boy that once we get to the police checkpoint, then he'll take out his smoke, then he'll light it.
Hey.
Yeah, do checkpoint. You know what? We'll be in it.
We're not in Ghana, is it?
In Ghana here, no.
Really?
Yes, thank you, Tema, to be precise.
The boy is showing.
That's where he'll show you, say, yes, officer. Or if they say something he doesn't like, oh, can I get away, man? And then we just drive off.
Back to the boat.
Back to the boat. No, where's he now? I don't know.
So are you
No.
done with the bad boys now?
Oh, I'm done with the bad boys now. No driver's license, no road ready, no idea. Stick about coupon on the car. We're just cruising.
Love a thrill.
And when I saw Shegelege, it was more than an earthquake. So for my youngins that are listening, if you're in your 20s, by all means, have fun. Get it out of your system before 32. But I mean, I can recommend some remedies for Chloe Bailey. Para 2. Therapy 1 year.
Yeah.
What else?
That's a good prescription.
Yeah, para
Therapy,
2. Therapy
Between the
1
morning,
year.
between everyone,
What
that's,
else?
The parizers too.
Some vim from your best friends, and you'll be all right. Well, anyway, closing thoughts, ladies, before we go. To go back or not to go back in general, the Sankofa agenda. Miss Judy, would you go back to an ex? No,
No sweet eggs.
no sweet ex.
Unless no sweet eggs. Let's not even
Unless
do-
what? I mean, just unless what?
Some people you have unfinished business with this and no.
Oh, then that one is more
You know
about the
when-
physical.
When you really haven't moved on. So you need to go back and finish and then move on completely.
You no. Sounds like you want to try one last one. Bex, to go back or not to go back in general?
Never go back. Move forward with your life.
Forwards
Don't go
ever.
back. Yeah, never.
Mayaba would say
Go
you.
back and learn your lesson and
You
come back and
did.
write a letter to us.
AJ Safford, in general, to go back or not to go back?
In this situation, don't go back. I mean, it's
But in
a
life?
bad-
What about in life?
In life, sometimes there's some people that you know the spark, no? It's either supposed to burn you completely or you burn it completely. So you go back and you do one or the other. Something must burn.
I think the Banku fumes know that. I found Anyway, ladies, it's been a pleasure. AJ Mueva, Bex, Miss Judy. Thank you so much for all of your input this evening.
All white.
All white party! 11 days. If you want to see serious all white,
Serious boogie.
I mean boogieing, all of that, make sure you're
Some
there.
tight minty dress I've planned it. Tight minty.
Oh, really? Oh, no. I had something made. It's right. Some high-waisted trousers.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's about to be exciting.
Yes, ma.
A lot of food, a lot of drink, all of your favorite artists, and all of our wonderful DJs. Every time you tune into 3FM 92.7, the music is popping. DJ Phil, DJ Abiyam, DJ Faculty, and all of our other DJs. They're going to be there making sure we're grooving and jiving all the way through till the 29th, because the party don't stop.
Party
it's all
don't
the way
stop.
through till the next day. Last year was amazing. This year is going to be even more fun. Keep the dialogue here. We'll tell you more about it. But of course, God might not be done with you, but we what? We are. This has been Keeping It Real. We'll see you again next week.